Don't let your talent get you somewhere that your character can't sustain you.
If you don't do the inner work, the outer work just will not last. Money is an exposure of the heart. The terrible things that you see people do who have
Mm,
wealth, it was always in their heart when they were broke. They just didn't
mm.
have the opportunity to do it. In today's world of social media,
Oh,
where
yeah.
everything is driven
It's
by
the
the visual,
inverse.
it's the
Yes.
inverse, right?
Yeah.
He flipped that, that coin on his head and was like, the external means nothing without the internal
Yes.
development first.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's powerful, man.
And I love again, right? So this goes back to his ability to communicate, right? Because it's the same thing as saying, "Who are you?"
Yes.
But the way that's being said, it causes such a inward analysis,
Mhm. Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
Because most of us are more concerned firstly about how do people see me?
That's right.
What do you think about me?
That's
How
right.
do I look?
That's right. That's
You
right. And,
know,
and before anybody who just heard that says, "Oh no, that's not me," I can prove it to you. Whenever they take a group picture that you're in, what's the first thing you look for? You.
Well, where am I?
Yep.
I didn't like how I was smiling.
Exactly. The first thing you look for is yourself because you are first and most important. I mean, most interested in how you
Yes.
look, right?
Yes.
So that's all of us, right?
Yes.
Nobody gets a
Yes. Let me
pass
see.
on that.
Let me go say, how's Ralph looking on this picture?
It's
No,
Nobody's
man,
looking at
where am
nobody.
I
That's
at?
right. That's right.
Where
You're
am
looking for
I
yourself.
at?
That's right. That's right. That's right. So some of the, those other impactful moments is a depth as a requirement for durability.
Mm,
Come on, man. If you want to go the distance, you got to have an extreme amount of depth in your inward conviction as to who you
yes.
are,
Yes.
right? And how you're going
Yes.
to live your
Yes.
life and
And
the
why?
development of
Why?
that.
Yes. Yeah. Why
Yeah.
are you doing what you're doing?
Yeah.
Like, really,
Yeah.
why are you doing it?
Yeah. Yeah. Ask yourself the question. I mean, so many people just go through life every day without any awareness. I'm just doing what I was told to do, right?
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, it's a scary thought. Some of the key takeaways: leadership without grounding collapses under pressure.
We've seen that.
Woo. We have. We have on every level. On every level, in every scenario. I don't care if you're talking about government, you're talking about church, or you're talking about family. It all
Yes.
applies, right?
Yes.
And
Yes.
success without alignment produces hollow wins, right? You winning, but you don't have any alignment to strategy or whatsoever. That win is hollow, man. It's not gonna mean nothing, right? It may mean something in the short term,
Yes.
but when you go the distance, it means absolutely nothing.
Yes.
And then
Yes. Yes.
that depth sustains a leader when visibility fades, right? Going back to the importance of the depth of your calling and conviction within yourself.
Yes.
It
Yes.
allows you to
Yes.
detach, yourself from the visibility, right? All
Yes.
right. Any thoughts on
Yes.
that?
Yeah, I mean, Ralph, and all of that, you know what I hear?
Mhm.
What is my God-given purpose?
That's the question.
Why am I here on earth? I can say this emphatically. No matter what I've done,
Hmm.
whether it's been leading youth, leading worship,
Hmm.
leading leaders, leading organizations, building a company, um, getting married, having a family,
Hmm.
I understand that my core purpose here on earth is to inspire people.
Hmm.
That's what at every level, no matter what I've done,
Hmm.
it's been to inspire, not just inspire them, but to make their progress easy
Hmm.
to get to where they're going.
Hmm.
It's just, I, no matter where I've been, no matter what I've done, I've been in situations to lead, but not only lead, to help others get where they're trying to get. That's
That's
just
good.
that is a so no matter what it is I'm doing,
Yeah.
it's I look, I approach everything like this. It's just like leading worship.
Mm,
I can't take you somewhere I haven't been.
mm, mm. That's good. That's good.
So and that's,
Mhm,
you know, that's a core of now granted, whether that's leading an organization, leading a business,
mhm,
right? That theme has ran through my life no matter
mhm,
what. So
mhm,
I've had to, because here's the deal, right? I ran along as I said, I told, myself this long ago. I have no desire to want to pastor and lead a church. I've never wanted to do that.
mhm,
But what I learned is I've been doing it anyway.
mm.
It just doesn't have to be in that framework,
That's right.
right?
That's right.
It's still helping people
Mhm.
get the best out of their lives. And
Yeah,
I've done that my whole life.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
look, man, at the age of 15, man, I was coaching a baseball team and the guys on I was coaching was 13.
Mhm, mhm, mhm. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
I can assess.
I've come to that.
I can,
Go ahead, I'm
all
sorry.
the years that we've learned that we've been around each other, I can definitely attest to that. I'm sure everyone else who's close to you could as well. Yeah, no, it is very important to understand, what your calling is. Some of the guest reflections there is that leadership is not about who you're becoming. I'm sorry, leadership is about who you're becoming, not just about what you're achieving.
Yes.
Right. That's been a big thing for me over the last 10 years is the journey,
Mhm.
being so task driven and trying to reach an
Mhm.
objective.
Mhm. Mhm.
I started seeing that I was missing so much out of the journey that's happening along the way. And then it's gotten to the point now where the journey is more important than the destination for me because it's who I'm becoming. That's the
Mm.
win. The win is who you're becoming, not, the end destination. Right. And if you don't do the inner work, the outer work just will not last. Right.
Mm.
In our society, marketing is so good. Yeah. Have you ever had that moment where you had like maybe an artist or a actor that you felt like you kind of knew based on all of the work that they've done and the stuff that you've seen out on media, and then you get a glimpse into their real life and you find out they were nothing like what you thought they were.
Yes.
Right? That's what this is talking about, right? The inner work. You can make yourself look as great as you want to make people think a certain way about you. But if you don't do the inner work to be the best human being that you can be, all it takes is you one situation from all of that going away. Right?
And we can name several scenarios
Yeah.
where folks have achieved acclaim,
Mhm.
and we say this all the time, right, in church, right? Don't let your talent get you somewhere that your character can't sustain you.
You got to say that again.
Don't let your talent get you somewhere where your character can't sustain you.
Mm. So true.
I mean, that is
That's a principle that goes throughout time.
yeah, here's the thing, man. Here's what okay, I gotta go back to the Bible. The Bible say gifts are given without repentance. You got
That's
just
right.
because you amazing at something.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. This is what I love to tell people, man. I love this. This is what I love about God. He's so fair.
Mhm.
He's so fair. He's he's given all of humanity some of the greatest elements to enjoy being on the planet.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
talents, that's
Yes.
a great gift.
It is.
Creativity, that's
Yep.
a great gift.
Mhm.
Marriage, that's a great gift. Relationship, friendship,
Mhm.
those are he's given that to everybody.
Yes. Yeah.
The question is, what are you going to do with it?
That's it. That's it. That's it. That's good. That's good. That's good. So when you zoom out and it becomes clear, the real ceilings that leaders hit today isn't skill or talent. It's really your inner conviction and how you develop your inner self. Right.
Mm.
Yeah. That's where the real challenge is. That's the ceiling. Because to your point, you won't gain more success than your character is going to allow you to handle. 'Cause as soon as you go past that mark, you will completely fall apart, right? We've seen people who I hate to call these people out. Uh, there's a company here called the Turkey Leg Hut. Everybody know in Houston, you know, they got successful. That success went beyond where their character can keep them, and they had a string of all kind of terrible things that happened to them, and that company wound up going out of business. Right? You know,
Lord have
a
mercy.
mentor of mine. He told me a long time ago. I never forgot this. He said, "Man, you got to understand that money is an exposer of the heart." And what he
Mm,
meant by that was you could be a terrible person on the inside, but a lack of money, which equates to a lack of opportunity, doesn't allow for that to come out. But then when you do get a lot of money and people are not telling you no, what was already in your heart is not going to come out. So money is an exposure of the heart. You know, the things that you
mm,
see, the terrible things that you see people do who have
mm,
wealth and things of that, it was always in their heart when they were broke, right? They just didn't
mm,
have the opportunity to do it. So, working on
mm.
the inner man is what we call it in church, the inner man, that is critical in order for you to be truly successful and sustained. So as we close this out, we have a few challenges, for our listeners, where have you stopped asking the right questions, right?
Mm,
Both internally, introspectively, right? And externally in the boardroom and in
mm,
the conference room, right? Where are you confusing your effort versus your value, right? Are we
mm,
being too busy and not focused enough on value, right? And where are you staying past your season, right? Are you in
mm.
tune to where you are in your current season, right? How much introspection and time or thought are you putting into that, right? Or are you running away just because of a difficult situation and having to restart the season over and over and over and over again, which is preventing you from getting to the next level? So
Wow.
any closing thoughts on that, Terry?
I think those questions all really focus in on, what we just talked about with the episode with Lawrence is ultimately, and again, right? The more you're on your knees, right? We're
Hmm.
talking, and that's a reference to prayer,
Hmm.
and building your inner man, right? Building in private, as they say,
Yeah.
right? Will, so I'll tell this story. So Ralph, remember when we worked at Calpine
Hmm.
and they tore down, was that the Chronicle that was across the street from us? What was that building?
Yeah. It
There was
was
some
the Chronicle.
so I remember that right now. You know what? I have video of that. So when we do this, I may have to get that video to you and we
Hmm.
can, put it on the podcast. But I remember them, they tore that building down. That's very symbolic, right, to what we
Hmm.
have to do.
Hmm.
Sometimes who we are, we see things in ourselves. Okay, we gotta, we saw the implosion. I saw it, man.
Yeah, I remember that.
But
Yeah.
but after they got the implosion, right?
Hmm.
Then now you got to clean up all the rubble.
That's right. That's
That's
right.
the work you got to do on yourself,
That's it.
right?
Yep.
Then after that, they got all that cleaned up. It was time to build. But you
Hmm.
know what they did first? They went deep, bro.
Yeah, they laid a
I
foundation.
saw I saw those big old tractor dump
Hmm.
haul trucks. I forget, I don't know what they call them.
Hmm.
They were going down probably 2 or 3 stories.
Yes.
They looked like toy trucks,
Hmm.
as massive as this ditch was they were building.
Hmm.
They put metal rods and metal beams down deep
Hmm.
because they knew how high they were going.
That's good. Oof, that's
Ralph,
good.
I got this footage, man. I still got it, so I'm gonna get it to
Yeah.
you. But again, guys, where you see your life going,
Hmm.
that analogy that I just gave,
Hmm.
we have to do that in our lives, right?
That's good.
Sometimes we got to tear things down.
Yeah.
Once we tear it down, get away the junk, then we
Hmm.
got to dig deep
Hmm.
because we're trying to build a skyscraper in our lives.
That's it. That's it. That's good. That's good. I think nothing else needs to be said. That's the perfect way to end the show. End the show. So stay tuned, everybody, to 2026. It's gonna be good. We're gonna dig deeper. We got even more guests for you, bringing their individual stories and the values that come along with that. And we look forward to continue to share, these life lessons
Yes.
with you. And we'd love to hear back from you, right? Take some time to interact with us on our website. You can leave us a voicemail. You can sign up for our newsletter. That's a great way to keep up with everything that we're doing. You can leave a review. We would love to for you to leave us a review. Leave us a review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or on our website. We would love to get the feedback so we can share this message with more people. Any closing thoughts, Terry?
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. With great
Yes.
humility and care and kindness, man. We thank you for joining us. Just we appreciate every single listener and
Awesome.
viewer. Thank you.
Awesome. Yeah. See you in 2026.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to the Leadership Sovereignty Podcast. If today's conversation helped you grow in your leadership, influence, or your career, take a moment to visit leadershipsovereignty.com. There you'll find exclusive resources, free guides, and ways to stay connected to our community of leaders who are building purpose and success. Don't forget to rate, review, and share this episode with someone who's on the rise in their career. Until next time, lead boldly, lead with purpose, and continue to walk in sovereignty. Take care.